I'm pretty sure that this is not going to make me very popular with the Muslim community here on YouTube, but I think it is something that needs to be pointed out. And that's, as the title of this video says, that I think that the hijab is in actual fact anti-Islamic here in the Western world. Now, in order to understand why I think that is, I think you need to understand that there is actually no such thing as the hijab in Muslim dress. If you look at how Muslim women dress, you can see straight away that if you look at Muslimahs, you can often tell what part of the world they're from, if they are from a Muslim country, because there are such things as, for want of a better word, fashions in hijab. You can tell whether a woman is from Afghanistan, Iran or Egypt, for example. Now, I'm not an expert on this, but I do know that different women from different parts of the world, different Muslimas, do dress quite differently, and recognizably so. So, hijab is more like a set of guidelines, sort of generic ideas of what a woman should keep in mind, according to the rules of Islam, when she dresses herself. There are 7 rules that a woman should keep in mind when she dresses in accordance with hijab. There's things like lowering the gaze, which translates to adopting a modest attitude, to guard her private parts, to not readily display her beauty other than the parts that are immediately apparent, such as her hands and her face, for example. Although there are Muslim factions that even cover the face. That beauty should be hidden from all but male family members. That her headgear should extend to cover her bosom. That she should not strike her feet in order to show hidden beauty, or for example not strut around or jangle her jewelry so that even though you can't see the jewelry you know she's wearing it. Things like that. And she should draw her outer garments close. None of that says that you have to wear a headscarf, for example. None of that says that you have to wear this, that or the other. And this is why I think that wearing what has become known as the hijab, the very stereotypical, recognizable Muslimahs dress that immediately singles out a woman as being a Muslimah, is in fact anti-Islamic. Because it boils down to walking around with a large neon sign suspended over your head, pointing down at you and shouting, flashing, "This is a Muslimah, this is a Muslimah, look people, Muslimah down there." I don't know what you would call that, but modest? I would not call that. I would call that a clear case of misplaced pride on display. That is strutting your stuff in a religious sense, singling yourself out from the rest of the people around you. Like I said at the beginning of this video, this is about women who very clearly and ostentatiously dress in Muslimah fashion, adopting the headscarf, the hijab or whatever, and then go about walking around like that, advertising their religious affiliation to the society around them, which is not Islamic. That's why I think that the hijab, wearing the hijab in a Western country, should in fact be considered anti-Islamic. And maybe Muslims should think about that.